President Obama and his family depart Washington Wednesday for his second tour of the African continent. Obama's three-day tour is, according to official information from the White House, meant to emphasize economic potential and democratic development in East, South, and Western Sub-Saharan Africa. His first stop will be Dakar, Senegal, before he proceeds to South Africa and winds up with a tour of Kenya's next-door neighbor, Tanzania. Yet again, Obama has opted to skip his father's ancestral land, and the White House has already alluded that the snub has everything to do with the crimes against humanity charges that President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy Willy Ruto are facing at the Hague-based International Criminal Court. With the exclusion of Kenya in Obama's itinerary, some Kenyan top business personalities are among top regional investors invited to meet the leader of the world's biggest economy in Tanzania next week.
Is this okay here? Yes.
One of them is Dr. Chris Kirubi, who was a recipient of the Obama meeting invite sent by Stephen Hayes, the president and CEO of Corporate Council of Africa. Kirubi, however, says he will not be part of the audience at Hyatt Regency in Dar-es-salam, Tanzania, where Obama will make remarks on trade and investment between the United States and Africa.
At first, I was excited about it, but after reflection, I questioned myself, and I said, why am I going to Tanzania to see a president we feel belongs partly to Kenya? How come he could not have come here, spent even an hour or two, at least touch the ground and see Kenyans? Because we all love him. We feel he has a root on Kenya.
Kirubi's decision, which he says he made after intense soul-searching, has elicited varied reactions, particularly on the social media. While some support his move, others have termed it populist and informed by political considerations after the Jubilee called presidential contest during the March 4th general election. Kirubi even displays photos taken during Obama's tour of Kenya in 2006. He was the senator of Illinois at that time.
I'll better be among the Kenyans who will say, please come home, we'll meet you at home, not in somebody else's land.
The Obama administration has, through Deputy National Security Advisor Ben Rhodes, clarified that he had not snubbed Kenya, but that it was not the best time for the president to travel to Kenya at this point. This explanation has opened up speculation, with some linking it to the fact that President Kenyatta and his deputy Willy Ruto are facing charges at the ICC. The White House insists that skipping Kenya does not signify downgrading of Washington's relationship with Nairobi, and that Kenya retains a special place in the president's heart.
I think it's a very flimsy story about being in ICC. ICC is just a court like any court. You all go to court because you've been sued for something, but doesn't mean you are a criminal until you are pronounced so. So nobody can judge our leaders guilty if the court has not found them guilty.
But not everybody has snubbed Obama's invitation. Chief Justice Dr. Willy Mutunga leaves Nairobi Wednesday for Dakar, Senegal, where together with Chief Justices from 22 African countries, he will meet the USA President during a session that will focus on the role of judiciary in democratization. The invitation to the meeting was relayed through the U.S. Embassy in Nairobi and signed by Ambassador Robert Godek. It indicated that the embassy will meet the cost of Dr. Mutunga's trip to Senegal. Francis Gachuri, Citizen Live at 9.